Hello everybody, Max is back. Max, how are you?
I'm all good, bro.
He's all good. Today, we're in this lovely shower that I've been fitted. If you've been watching the series of videos I've been doing about installing an ensuite at the end of my garden in my shed, then this is a continuation of that video. So what I'm gonna do is get all this silicone in, and I'm also gonna get the shower screen up as well. You can watch me do it, and along the way, you can hopefully learn and get some stuff, megabytes of plumbing knowledge ingested into your thick skulls. Let's get on with the video. Bosch sent me out all this gear. In fact, I went and saw them a few days ago, so I haven't had fully chance to actually get all this packed yet. But look, this, when you lift this up, look, it lifts that back, so then you can get your bit out. Real easy, I like it. There is going to be a drawer system coming out soon, but I can't get my hands on it. Just a bit annoying. Obviously got the most important thing in here, radio, all the rest of it. But anyway, we're here to vacuum. It says vacuum. Right, so first thing you got to do before you do any siliconing work is make sure that everything's clean. All right, there's no dust, there's no residue on any of the tiles. So let's get hoovering. I think we're doing something less for the next few weeks, less sensationalist, but more instructional. Sorry, everyone. But in all seriousness, gang, it's majorly important to make sure that everywhere is free of dust before you do any siliconing. What do you think of that, Max? Pretty sweet, isn't it? You don't care, do you? Honestly, that is seriously nice. And just so you know, everybody, you can get 15% off all Bosch power tools at Bosch Professional using the code PLUMBERPARTS1 in the links below. But don't click them to the end of the video. Oh, Teddy, what are you doing? Do some dig dig. Yeah, look at you. You are veritable Alan Titchmarsh. He's loving life. So I've got two silicones I'm going to use for today's job. I've got white for the corners and everything around the bottom of the shower tray, and I've got some clear for the shower screen. I generally do shower screens in clear, I just think it looks better. What I was looking for earlier on, that my son keeps running off with for some reason, is a bit of this. So these wipes, I mean, I use them for everything. Actually applying silicone when it's wet gives it a nice smooth off. Again, guys, it's super important just to make sure that everything's nice and clean as well, because once you're smoothing silicone down over this stuff, you don't want there to be any dirt. Please subscribe to my bum. Right, bit of blue roll after that. The only reason is just to get the residue that we've left on there with our muck mates, just to dry out a tiny bit quicker. It shouldn't be all that much on here anyway. Just hoover up this dust. The last thing we want is dust in the bottom of the shower tray, getting in the way when we've got wet silicone down at the bottom, all right? But hold on, you guys know I was about to make a mistake, deliberately, obviously, so you would learn from it. Of course, I've got to put a shower screen up here, which has a retaining strip that goes up here like that. Usually you've got to drill 2 or 3 or 4 holes all the way up there for that to go in, which creates dust. So I should probably do that now, shouldn't I, Max, before I put the silicone on the bottom of the shower tray, shouldn't I? Because he said I've been lonely. Right, instructions. I guarantee you these are utterly impossible to follow. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Shower screen, just bought it off Amazon, link below actually. There you go, simple as that. There's the assembly instructions. Isn't that beautiful, Max? Just makes you happy, doesn't it, to see that? Oh, it makes me happy. Anyway, I'm just going to mark the holes. So the panel we've got is coming out to here, and then we've got a little flippy panel here, right? I just want to make sure that the flippy panel doesn't get in the way, or we have to adjust the heights up and down on this. Let's go and get it. But hopefully remember, if we go back a few videos to when all this was being timbered out, I left 2 double strips of timber in here, so we've got really good fixings to go into, so we won't need to use plugs. So all I need to do is just go through the tile itself with this, and then we're ready to get fixed in, all right? What you need to tell your kids, sorry, no one cares about your feelings, especially if you've got blue hair and a nose ring. Right, next thing I like to do before we actually get this on is cut a very, very small nozzle. In fact, I'll probably just use the nozzle that's on here now. Then what I want to do is just run a bead of clear silicone just up the back of this before we put it up and screw it up. I never, ever, ever use the screws supplied. I always use my own screws. Oh, I need a stubby, mate. Well, for bits like that, where you've just got a few bits of residue, like that, this is when it comes in handy, having a good wipe. So now I'm going to get the bit of glass in, because there's one more bit of drilling we've got to do. There's a beam that goes across the top here, it's going to have to go in there. Once we've got all the drilling done, we're then ready to actually do some silicone. Now I can get the glass in. Max is going to get annoyed because you're going to have to film past the glass, which means you're probably going to see his reflection. 1,000 views! Right, to hold that all in, you get a little strip like this that's actually been cut square for once, very rare. And we basically just push that in. I mean, it looks lovely, doesn't it? So what we do is, we've got this little beast on here. Just grab a couple of Allen keys, we loosen that off and I'll show you what we do, all right? Ah! Didn't she do a lot of the work for hugging? Yeah. So now it's a matter of measuring from the wall to the centre of this, doing that back to here. And then once we've got the line there, we can then get a spirit level under here, move it up and down so we know it's level, mark our hole, and the well again. This step can be a little bit of a pain to do. You almost feel like you need to be an octopus with 4 hands and arms. But that's just life. Once we get going and once you've made sure that everything is nice and level, take your time drilling. It's a really, really easy moment to slip and get something wrong and ruin the job. So make sure you take your time, take it easy. This is the creme de menthe work. Simple to do. Silicone down inside this track here, and then that can flop in like that when you're using the shower, and then flop out the way when you're not, and you want to come around. As normal, instructions say to put a big fat bead of silicone in the internal part to stick your flipper to the main bit of the screen, and then you've got the joyous work of trying to squeeze in that little plastic sheathy bit. It's so annoying, so difficult to do. Take your time, don't lose it like I did. So that's it basically when it comes to drilling holes and everything else. Now what I'm going to do is yet again hoover out, clean out, and then we'll get all of this siliconed up, and then it's retreat. You just leave, okay? I want to fix this toilet. I want to fit this toilet today, but it's a better idea for me to just go, right, there's loads of wet silicone in there. If I accidentally drop something or I puff loads of dust in there, it's going to ruin it all. So there's other work that needs to be done, which means I'm going to delay doing that for a while. But in the meantime, let's get this hoovered out, cleared up, and get some silicone on. I've done loads of videos on silicone in, and I always recommend that you use a decent set of profilers like the X Pro ones I'm using here. But if you want to find out more about silicone in, there's a whole channel known as Plumber Parts that you're watching right now, where I've got loads of videos on them. So make sure you subscribe and check those videos out ASAP. So there's our clear bits done that I always do around the screens. So now I'm just going to get my white cornered in, and that's it. Finished. So there we go, all done, siliconing done. Hopefully you've learnt a little bit about siliconing, just watch me do it, you know, hopefully you have. Got this shower screen in as well. I do like these little ones because if you don't want to have, you know, if you're sort of stuck for space to get in somewhere, I'm going to carefully get in here because my silicon's still wet. It's nice to be able to have that there and that bounce back while you're having a shower.